3 things that I thought were normal growing up that actually turned out to be symptoms of POTS. Hi, my name's Elena, and I have postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS, which is easier to say. I am not a doctor, but I was diagnosed 4 years ago, so this isn't medical advice, it is just my personal experience. If any of these things are concerning to you, go talk to a medical professional. Number 1 is that I always seem to stand up too fast. This is actually the first thing that we noticed that we did bring to a doctor and that turned out to be a symptom of POTS. But for months, if not years, I would stand up and every single time that I stood or changed positions, I would lose vision. And we thought it was just a funny little quirk, or maybe I was iron deficient, but I wasn't when we did blood work. It's absolutely possible for a well person to stand up too fast and lose vision for a second, but it shouldn't be every single time you stand up, and it shouldn't be happening if you're standing up slowly or being conscious about it. Number 2 is cold hands and feet. I just thought it was a goofy little quirk of mine that my hands were always freezing cold, but it turns out that is due to poor circulation caused by POTS. And number 3 is the upside down headache. I remember distinctly, I grew up a dancer, not a gymnast, but a dancer. So I was in a tumbling class trying to learn some basic gymnastics right before I ended up getting diagnosed. And I remember distinctly practicing bridges, and the teacher told me to do like 5 more. And I did, and I came up to her and I was like, hey, I'm just curious what you're supposed to do about the throbbing headache that you get when you're upside down. And she was like, what? And I assumed that was something that everyone experienced and that I just needed to push through, or that I was being lazy for not wanting to do bridges anymore because it hurt my head so badly. But it turns out that is due to blood pooling in your head because your circulatory system is not working properly because of POTS. Being upside down, especially for such short periods of time as I was, shouldn't be painful the way that it was for me. POTS can be difficult to diagnose because there are so many symptoms that seem unrelated, but once you connect the dots, there are so many things that you can do to manage symptoms. You are not powerless. There are things you can do. Okay, I love you, bye.